Tennis is just a great sport, you know, and we really look at tennis as a team sport. You can spell tennis a number of different ways in different places, but here, because we all work together so much, it's really spelled teamwork.
Well, you know, Grand Junction just has so many opportunities as far as tennis goes. The Elliott family's been tremendous here in setting up things as far as different drills, and there's so many different tournaments you can play, whatever your skill ability is. You know, if you're a child just starting out, we have opportunities for you to play all the way up through professionals.
I definitely think it's a tennis town. It's a really strong tennis community. I think it's growing every year. It's popular. It's not only an adult sport, but a youth sport. It's kind of part of the high school sports culture.
50 years ago, a gentleman by the name of Clinton Smith, who we now have our city courts named after, came to my house and said, "Elliott, we're going to have a tennis club, and this is going to be a tennis community." And this guy you never said no to. And here I was pregnant with 5, and I have 5 kids, and I said, "How do I have time to do tennis?" And he says, "You're going to make it." And you know what? Because of Clinton Smith, we have what we have today in Grand Junction. And we have a community that is so dedicated to everything we do in this community, but especially tennis, because there are hundreds of people just like me who have a passion for this sport.
For the size community we have, it's remarkable how many tennis tournaments we have, and we have coaching at all levels. So we have recreation programs through our City Parks and Recreation Department. We have private lessons that occur. We have tennis courts in a variety of locations in the community, and we have volunteers that are committed to raising money to improve the quality of the facilities that we have available in the valley.
Now that we have this great complex that the city has built for us, where we can really put on a real great tournament, not only for the pro tennis tournament, but also for the junior tournament. And we're really proud of Grand Junction for stepping up to the plate.
When we do our wheelchair tennis, we've brought people from California, Texas, Florida, all over the United States, and had some really great draws. But anyone that wants to play tennis, there's an availability for any and all levels.
Well, when we decided to move from Southern California, one of the priorities was the tennis, because that was my hobby and something that I loved very much. And when we were looking for another place in the United States to live, we noticed that the Grand Junction tennis community was of high quality. We found, I didn't know the community at that time, but I saw there was a lot of tennis courts per capita.
Tennis in Grand Junction, in a word, means family, and it's where families come together to do healthy exercise and enjoy the beautiful climate that we have here. So I just can't tell you how much tennis means to me personally and the community of Grand Junction.
Well, I really like how everyone in Grand Junction can play together, like all the different high schools can play together, and all different ages can play together, and also for my family, we like to play together, so it's brought us closer. And I just think it's really great that everyone in Grand Junction can get together and do one thing together and have a good time.
You know, the great thing about this tennis community here in Grand Junction is not only are they fantastic communicators with us as the Visitor and Convention Bureau about the people that they're bringing in from out of town, is they continue to add on more courts, which is very exciting for us. Every time they add on, then the usage gets so great they're going to have to add on more, and we just love that. I mean, it even builds more of a tennis community, which allows us to sell Grand Junction more effectively because of the great tennis that we can offer here.
I think it's a great tennis community. I mean, we've got more courts sprouting up every year. Every time I come back here, there's more tennis courts, more people playing tennis. It's a great thing to see. It's grown a lot, and it's become a great tennis community.
In Grand Junction, tennis has just been kind of interwoven into the fabric of the community. I don't play tennis, but I volunteer at tennis tournaments in the Valley. So even if you're not a tennis player, you're well aware of tennis going on in the Valley, and it's just interwoven into the community.
The friendships that I've developed over the last 25, 30 years, some of my closest friends are tennis players, so it just is I can't really quite envision what life would be like without tennis. That might sound a little bit corny, but it's really that important.